For this presentation, I'm going to showcase factory automation solutions for improving quality control in metrology. But first, let's look at the reasons that drive the productivity needs. As we know, Singapore is a very small country, which means we have limited land and space. Comparing to our neighboring countries, we also have very limited manpower and resources. Here, we have an aging population, and the population size has been declining due to reducing birth rates, very similar to most developed nations in the world. The worldwide COVID-19 situation since end of 2019 had made a big impact in the way we interact and work. And it's very likely that future pandemics and climate change could erode our workforce even more. Therefore, looking at all the reasons above, do you agree that automation is the way forward in order to improve productivity? So what are the possibilities in getting a higher productivity? First, to get more productivity, instead of in the metrology lab, inspection can be done on the production floor through automation using smart feeders, loaders, and robots. Second, we can have remote monitoring capability, such as using Statistical Process Control Software, or SPC. Third, we can have the signal lights installed on the top of the metrology system, which allows operators, engineers, or managers to monitor within the line of sight from far. Fourth, if more measuring sensors can be built into one system to measure a part, it will be more productive than a few single sensor systems to measure the same part. Lastly, the metrology software will need to make use of the latest technology and features. Later, you will see some simple explanation regarding all the solutions presented here. Let's take a look at an example of automation using a tray feeder system integrated with a floor model metrology system. A push trolley with tray loading system. The operator loading the parts for inspection. Placing QR codes for the metrology system to be run. Transferring the tray into the multi-level tray holding storage below. The operator then pushed the trolley with the trays loaded with parts into the smart feeder or loader. From now on, the automation starts. First, the tray will transfer from the trolley onto the measuring stage. The metrology system starts to read all QR codes to understand what parts it's going to measure. And now, the full measuring routine begins. After all parts were inspected, the operator pulls out the trolley and proceeds to the next process. Here is an example of simple automation to improve measurement productivity using robots. This robot you see on the left is interfaced with a desktop metrology system on the right. Now, the measure part has been removed by the robot, and immediately put in place the next part on the measuring stage for measurement. While inspection process is going on, the robot queues up the next part to be measured. And the cycle will continue till all parts are inspected. The next productivity solution is the remote monitoring using Statistical process control software. Here is an example of such software. The real-time chart you see right now is a simple demonstration of 6 dimensions, inspecting at the rate of 8 seconds interval for each sample. Right now, this is the third samples measuring data collected, which are all 6 dimensions are green, means good. For this fourth sample, 3 out of 6 dimensions are in red, which means they are out of specs. This fifth sample, all dimensions are within specs. This sixth sample is okay. Seven is good too. Eight is no good, with 2 dimensions fail. Now we switch from real-time data collection over to statistical analysis portion of the software. Here, you can check out results such as your CP and CPK, your process capability of your production line. And you can create a custom SPC report for printout or future data reference. The next useful solution, signal lights, also known as traffic lights or stack lights. You are about to see some examples of how it helps you to show you the status of the metrology system from far. In the process of measurements. Feature calculation error or miss-age error. Optical field of view error. Completion of measurement. System failure. Out of tolerance. Do note that all lights and alarm buzzers can be customized. The next productivity solution is to have multi-sensor metrology system, also known as all-in-one, instead of many single sensor type inspection system. First type of sensor you see here in a multi-sensor system is the video, autofocus, feature finder, edge trace, and centroid. Next metrology sensor type in the all-in-one is the touch probe. Simple straight probe, and star probe. We have micro probe here, also known as feather probe, and scanning probe. The next metrology sensor type is the laser. Here we have the DRS laser, through the lens laser, and telestar laser. The next productivity options that you can have is the inspection system with the latest metrology software. In the next video clip, we will explain some of these features briefly. Parallel video processing. Previous generations of metrology software is slower, using serial processing to measure features within the field of view. The latest ones are able to measure in parallel, which is much faster. Routine optimization. Now it is possible for some or all routine steps to optimize automatically in the shortest path and time possible. Automatic measurement with feature extraction. Now with parts smaller than the field of view using feature extraction, there is no need to manually program measuring steps by the metrologist. Just drop in on the measuring stage and it will automatically take care of the measuring steps for you with a few simple clicks. We are coming to an end of our presentation. So now just a recap of the main topics we covered today. To improve the productivity of your dimensional inspection process, we discussed the following 5 areas presented today. Automation, such as using smart feeder, loader, or robots. Monitoring software, which can be used remotely to check on the process using SPC software. The use of signal lights, so that everyone within the line of sight can see from a far distance the status of the metrology system in the production floor. Multi-sensor system, also known as all-in-one. If you'd like to know more about this multi-sensor topic, we have another session, you can check it out. Title: Multi-sensor Measurement, Making Sense of It All. Lastly, the latest and most advanced software will be needed in a metrology system. By having all the 5 areas together, you should be able to achieve maximized inspection productivity. Thank you for watching. I hope that this session has brought some benefits to you. For those who are interested to go into more details, we are here to help you. Feel free to contact us using the information listed in this slide now.